in late one. Usually I would have you guys content already. Quick and fast, not staying long. Maybe 20 minutes of your time. So I want to say happy Thursday. Yay, yay, yay. Almost Friday. Yay, yay, yay. We almost made it. Yay, yay, yay. Almost payday. Yay, yay, yay. Almost weekend. Hooray. We're free, guys. But nevertheless, guys, thank you for stopping by. As always, you guys know that when we come with a content, guys, if we don't know what's going on, we say allegedly. If we know what's going on, we still say allegedly. And although that we come over here, guys, we're not here to bring down anyone. We're not here to bring anybody business across the board. If they don't get themselves in problems or any stories, guys, we don't have their story to unpack. Like I said, everybody's innocent until they go to court, until it's ash out in court. So remember, everybody have a right to have their part, and everybody is innocent until proven guilty. So quick and fast, guys, on the Thursday morning to give you guys your quick content. I'm not staying with you guys long at all, but from even if I just give you guys a quick content and don't stay long, at least I give you guys Thursday content. So I want to say hold on to this Thursday morning. Thursday, good morning. May you have a perfect start to the day. May the happiness and joy last throughout the day. I wish you a happy day with all the positive vibes. Stay blessed and happy always. All right, guys. So let's unpack the story quick and fast. American actor. All right. So I'm gonna do the title. I am going to do the title up there. I didn't put the title because I'm trying to hurry up, all right? So American actor and playwright Jeremy O Harris, known for the Tony-nominated Slave play, was arrested last month at the airport in Japan and suspicious of attempting smuggling illegal drugs into the country. Local authorities said late on Thursday, Harris, 36, was stopped on the 16th of November at Naya Airport, okay, at Koenawa Island after custom officer discovered, okay, 0.78 grams of crystal containing synthetic drug, MDMA, in his note bag, okay? Okinawa Regional Customs spokesperson said he was immediately arrested on suspicion of violating Japan narcotics, okay, and Psychotropic Control Act. Local Custom officially filed a criminal accusation with the regional prosecutor office on Thursday to begin formal charging proceeding against Harris. An official with a police station in the city of Southern Okinawa confirmed that Harris remains in custody. So until now, guys, he haven't been out of custody, okay? So that's to show you. When America will give you bail because you're famous, when everybody else will give you bail because you're almost like a royalty. I don't mean royalty in the Buckingham Palace, but you know what I mean. They say money walk, they said money talk, bullshit walk. At this point in time, the actor, money ain't talking, all right? So not only that, guys, all right? So Thursday to begin a formal charging procedure against Harris. An official with a police station in Tomcusco, a city of southern Okinawa, confirmed that Harris remained in custody still. The official declined to comment on whether Harris is admitted to the allegation. All right, Harris' representative did not immediately respond to the request for comment, and it was unclear whether he has retained legal representation in Japan. Harris had arrived, okay, in Okinawa for sightseeing purposes, traveling from Britain via Taiwan, where he had a flight layover. The customs spokesperson, okay, said Okinawa is a popular resort destination about 15,000 kilometers, 932 miles southwest of Tokyo, known for his beaches and U.S. military bases. Japan maintains strict drug laws with severe penalties for possession and smuggling offenses. Maybe that's why many countries need to take up that. That's why a lot of countries end up here having all kind of drug problem where they have black youths in trap houses, right? So maybe if they were strict like Japan, then everything would have worked out well, right? The country has some of the toughest narcotics regulation among developed nations, like I said, with even small amounts of illegal substance resulting in criminal prosecution. Punishment, however, are not as harsh as in other Asian countries such as China and Singapore, where drug offenders can face the death penalty. All right? Foreigners arrested in recent years in Japan for suspected drug offenses, including former Australian rugby league player Blake Ferguson in December 2021. In 1980, former Beatle Paul McCarthy was arrested after arriving in Tokyo with a bag of marijuana and was banned from entering Japan for years. All right. Harris is also known for his acting role in Emily in Paris and for the producing HBO drama series Euphoria. All right. So all of these things, people. happening right here, where this man right now is in custody when it comes to Japan. This is a short content, guys. Like I said, I'm not here to pack you guys up with a lot of content, rather, but seriously, to give you guys the whole details of this case. All right, so I am going to give you guys the audio, all right, and then let's get on with it, okay?
Emily in Paris actor Jeremy O Harris has been arrested in Japan on suspicion of smuggling drugs. The actor, who plays Gregory Elliott Dupre on the Netflix series, was arrested at an airport in Japan last month on suspicion of attempting to smuggle illegal drugs into the country, local authorities confirmed to Reuters December 4th. Harris has been in custody since November 16th, when he flew into the Japanese island of Okinawa, and customs officers found ecstasy. Tomikasugu police, who oversee the airport, told the New York Times. Officials said 780 milligrams of ecstasy, a hallucinogenic drug also known as MDMA, was found in his carry-on bag, per the outlet. While Harris was arrested at the time for violating the Customs Act, which prohibits travelers from bringing narcotics into the country, it is unclear whether any formal charges have been made or if the playwright admitted to any of the allegations, according to the New York Times. E-News reached out to a rep for Harris and the Tomikasugu police, but has not heard back. Harris first entered the spotlight in 2018 when he wrote and produced the off-Broadway production Slave Play. The three-act play became such a hit, it opened on Broadway in 2019 and earned him 12 Tony Award nominations the following year. In addition to his recurring role on Emily in Paris, he's acted on shows including the rebooted Gossip Girl and has co-written several films.
Allegedly was found with 0.78 grams of MDMA, which is a serious controlled substance. He could get up to 7 years in prison for just use.
I was like, this is my moment to show everyone why I'm a fashion playwright. No word on whether or not Jeremy has entered a plea. We reached out to his rep for comment. The 36-year-old Tony nominee also appeared in the 2021 Gossip Girl reboot.
It's far less confrontational.
So could you imagine, guys? So right now he's locked up in Japan for drugs and stuff like that. I am not sure why a lot of these actors end up in some kind of drug situation, and I don't understand how come these actors end up 1 second. I don't know why these actors end up with drugs and all of these things, knowing that they have so much money and stuff like that. I really don't get it, okay? I really don't get it. But what can I say, right? So now, guys, we want to get to a situation with reggae artist Sister Nancy. Let's unpack this. I'm not staying with you guys long, eh? Let's unpack this quick. Actually, before we get there, let's get to Indianapolis for a minute, with a man sentenced to 360 years for killing 6 family members. So let's get to that. I believe I spoke to you guys about that in the past. So let's get to that quick and fast, yeah?
I'm not no killer. I'm not a murderer. I'm not no bad person. And a lot of people
Tonight, Raymond Charles III is maintaining his innocence.
But still, he is going to prison for 360 years for murdering 6 of his family members. These are deadly shootings that happened more than 4 years ago inside the family home that's located here in Indianapolis, out on the east side.
Rich Nye takes us into the courtroom to hear from the families destroyed by this mass murder.
Raymond Childs III was just 17 years old in January 2021 when 6 people were shot and killed inside this home on Adams Street. A jury convicted Childs in October of murdering his parents, his 13-year-old sister, his 18-year-old brother, and his brother's 19-year-old almost full-term pregnant girlfriend.
Jaja.
A 15-year-old brother who ran out of the house was shot twice but survived.
I cannot comprehend the darkness in your heart at that time that led you to commit such an unfortunate act on January 24th. What I do know is that our lives changed forever on this date, and you robbed us of everything we had.
Childs told the families in a packed courtroom that he is not the killer.
Just as I sit here 4 years ago, I'm innocent. There's not a day that goes by where I don't think about them or wish that they was here. Even on my bad days, I tell myself that they're still here.
The judge called the murders calculated, cunning, and cold-blooded, sending Childs to prison for the rest of his life. So the 360-year prison sentence breaks down like this. 55 years for each of the 6 people murdered, including the unborn baby. And 30 years for the attempted murder of Raymond Childs' 15-year-old brother.
The evidence in this case could fairly be characterized as overwhelming. There was cell phone evidence, he was caught with the murder weapon, and most compellingly, his own brother identified him in open court. And it would have been nice if he had expressed some remorse about what happened.
Everything that he said, I believe. So, I don't too much believe justice was served, but I do hope that they do find the real people that did it.
Hear this.
The justice system decided he did it. Rich Knight, 13 News.
And Childs plans to appeal his conviction. During testimony today, a doctor said that Childs suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder due to a childhood filled with complex trauma from abuse and domestic violence.
Oh, Jah, hear our cry. Dee, 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 da, da, da. So, that happened way back, guys, and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of the story what occurred that day. Well, I gave you guys the story why he got 300 and so many years in jail, but we want to go back for a second, and I'm gonna mute you guys for a second. Yes, let me mute you guys for a second. Basically, in the trial, they're claiming, his lawyer is claiming that there was no fingerprints and all of those things on those weapons, all right? But the police said that they caught him with the weapon. So I want you guys to hear a little bit from the lawyer, and then we're going to get in there.
Once in the back of the head as he was watching television. Next to Elijah in bed was Elijah's girlfriend, Kiara Hawkins. The defendant shot her once through her right ear.
A teenager killed nearly his entire family, all because he left home without permission. An Indiana jury has just convicted now 21-year-old Raymond Childs III of murdering 6 people, including a pregnant woman who was nearly due to give birth amid what prosecutors alleged was an argument that turned deadly. We're going to sit down with criminal defense attorney Bob Bianchi to get to the bottom of this case and look ahead to the sentencing. Welcome to Sidebar.
Hey, Joshua.
By Law and Crime.
Okay, guys, so that's what occurred. All right, let's continue.
XC told police what happened when he was rushed to the hospital. When XC was asked who shot him, he stated, Raymond Ronald Lee Childs III.
Jaja.
And it actually gets more heartbreaking from there, because when he's asked about his parents, this is what he says. When medical staff spoke with XC about locating his parents so that they could provide further medical care, XC stated, he shot them, I think they're dead. And XC was just 15 years old. But he's not only just a
guys.
home. JD
So that was a gruesome crime, and they gave him how many years? So you see how many years they gave that boy. He's saying he's innocent. One of his family members believe that he's innocent and all of that. So we're not sure, but at the end of the day, they convicted him and gave him all of that time in jail. So if you think he's innocent, that it's on you. But if you think he's guilty, then it's also on you as well. All right, people? These are the things nowadays. Nowadays is disturbing out here and troubling out here, where children are killing their parents and all of that stuff going on there. All right? What else I gotta tell you guys? There's a next serious case. There's a next case going on, but I just can't find it at this time, and we wanted to talk about it. But I am going to leave it for another day. All right? Really going to leave it for another day. Yeah, we're going to leave it for another day. Now, yeah, we're going to leave it for another day. because I can't find it, to be honest. Where is it? I don't know where it is, but yeah, I can't find it. Anyways, from there, guys, I'm gonna leave that one, and I'm gonna go to let's go to Dallas for a second. Let's go Dallas for a second, okay? There's I don't know, every day there's something going on. Okay, 1 second.
Three young sons after they fell through the ice on a pond.
It happened yesterday in Bonham, about 65 miles northeast of Dallas in Fannin County. Fox 4's Vanya Castillo has more from the mother.
And I want to stress this, guys. No matter how you think the ice is frozen, stay off of it. No matter how you think you can go and skate on a pond that you think is frozen, stay off of it. Some part of the pond is frozen, some part doesn't have no layer of frozen or ice. It looks frozen, but by the time you step on it, you will go right through the pond. What a tragedy. Child drowning, guys. Beware. Be mindful. I know you guys want to go out here in this pond, say you guys want to skate, do your own thing, ice fishing, da-da-da-da-da. Just be careful, guys, because it's very dangerous out here. All right? So let's unpack, and I'm going to wrap up this live.
Who jumped in to try to save her children. Well, the three brothers tried saving each other after one of them fell into this pond right behind me, which is on private property. I spoke to their mom, who says their heroic actions are exactly what she expected from them.
How do you go from having 6 kids to 3? I don't know how you do that. I guess I gotta figure it out, though.
A quiet house surrounded by a field of fresh fallen snow. The steady laughter of Cheyenne Hangman and her kids playing filled the air.
We were actually just supposed to go, like, sledding on a cardboard box somewhere on a hill or something. But that didn't happen.
Instead, her 3 boys ventured off across the field.
I told them to stay off the ice, stay away from the pond.
In a matter of seconds, their lives would be changed forever. 6-year-old Howard went onto the thin ice and fell in. His 2 older brothers, 8-year-old Caleb and 9-year-old AJ, rushed into the water to save him.
I expected the other one to try to save the other one and the other one to go after the other one. Yeah, I expected that.
Megan says her daughter ran to her screaming that her brothers were drowning.
I thought I was going to make it all the way to them.
She says it took her less than 30 seconds to get to them, but as soon as she went onto the ice, it broke beneath her as well.
Well, obviously.
The ice was breaking as I would set them up there, and I was just like, I couldn't win. I couldn't win that battle. I was 3 of them, 1 of me.
John Ramsey, the Bonham High School football coach, was nearby and heard screams for help. He was able to save the mom. Any person in that situation would have done the same thing, he told us. I was simply close enough to help in a moment of crisis. Hangman says that as soon as she came out of the water, she knew.
I knew that they were already gone. I knew that they were already gone, and I needed to get myself together for the other 2 that watched the whole thing.
Through grief, she's holding on to the memories of her boys.
EJ he wanted to be a football star. He wanted to play football. That's all he wanted to do. And Caleb, he was just like a soul you would want to be around, happy all the time, singing, dancing.
So our heart and soul goes out to this family, because it's not easy to have 6 kids and then end up only with 3. So when it comes to these pond people, it's dangerous out here. And when it comes to these pond, you guys have to be mindful and stuff like that. Now we want to bring up this lady. I don't know if you guys know that she played Little Rugrat and all of those people, but she's out here. I glimpsed her the other day, and I said I was going to come and talk about some other things about her, but I'm just showing her today, because when I get a chance, I am going to come and unpack all of this greatness about this lady. So big her up. She played lots of cartoon character that you would ever think about. All right, guys. From there, guys, I am going to see if I could find the rest of the stuff that I wanted to speak about. And if I don't, then I am going to literally kiss my teeth and pass, like literally. All right, literally I am going to kiss my teeth and pass, to be honest. All right. We also want to talk about Kendrick Lamar out here beating these people with all these awards and stuff like that. You know that Drake is trying to appeal the situation of Not Like Us, the song that he made and said Not Like Us. You know that Drake lost that, and Drake is trying to appeal it all over again, and the judge kind of toss it out and say go one side. So we're going to see what the outcome of that will be soon or later when it comes to all of that stuff. All right, guys? What else I got to tell you guys? Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. No. Where is it? So I want to, because I'm saying that, I say that to say this, and I'm talking about this case. Drake appeals dismissal of Not Like Us defamation case called Ruling Dangerous. So remember I said to you guys that just a while ago, Kendrick Lamar, and you guys know that Kendrick Lamar and Drake been going back and forth for a little bit, and then now the judge said, actually, you know, January 21st, 2026, the judge is like, Drake appeal dismissal of Not Like Us defamation case called Ruling Dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? So basically in the Not Like Us is almost calling the man allegedly a pedophile, allegedly. But anyways, we'll see what plays out in this. Let's see if there's not going to be anything of this deal. But like I said, the appeal is dismissed, so I don't know what to say. Okay, Drake, so you lost this one. Not only that, guys, we also want to talk about... where is it? I think I spoke to you guys about that yesterday. Quite so. Anyways, we're gonna come back and talk about this case where Imam sentenced after 16 years old married in the mosque. You guys know in many places you can marry a 16-year-old, and you know many places you end up in jail or in prison. So we're going to come back and talk about the story. This story happened January 19, 2026. So I'm going to come back and unpack the stories just because nowadays days I'm busy, my shift change, and I'm really busy, so I don't have time to come and unpack the story like how I used to. But don't worry, guys, we'll catch up on our content quick and fast. So I'm going to come talk about that story tomorrow, to be honest. All right? And that's about it. What else? What else I wanted to speak to you guys about? If I can't find it, I'm just gonna go about my business, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if I showed you guys this one already. Right here, I think. Okay, so right here, as you guys know that this case was going on in 2024, the drama of former New York City Mayor Eric Adams lingers of his administration police commission filed defamation suit Tuesday against Adams and the top deputy. So you guys know there was a situation happening in 2024. Now, as you guys know, that there's a defamation lawsuit is going on right now when it comes to legal salvo for the former interim NYPD commissioner Tom Donlan in the latest back. So if you guys heard about that, then maybe I will come and finish unpack that tomorrow sometime with the rest of the details. So as you guys know, there was all kind of problem going on in 2024, all kind of things happening. I will come and give you guys the whole receipt tomorrow. But right now, he put on a lawsuit, a defamation lawsuit, a Tuesday against Adams and the top deputy. So we'll see how that works out in another time. Okay? So thank you for stopping by, Joshua. I got to run. I'll catch you guys another time. I have to keep my content them very short because I got to go and stuff like that. And I'm a little bit exhausted too as well. So I will continue to try to come early in the morning like how I used to come drop the content. If you guys don't see me, please watch the shorts. Please watch the video. Please even go on the post. Sometime I post some stuff in the community. Okay, guys? So at the end of the day, peace and love until we meet again. Happy Thursday, guys. And you guys know at the end of the day, man, it's almost Friday. And let me say this again. May you have a perfect start to the day. May the happiness and joy last throughout the day. I wish you a happy day with all the positive vibes. Stay blessed and happy always. Peace and love until we meet again. Bye.